just actually writing a message to you.
I call you.
Okay.
I call you video. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk. I really interesting. I enjoy with your session because
Mhm.
you told me so many things like this to explain something. How to deal with the words sometimes to be noun, sometimes to be verb, sometimes to be adjective.
Mhm.
Mm.
When you say deal with, what do you mean?
Yes. How to use? We can have how to
Hmm.
use word sometimes to be noun, sometimes to be verb, sometimes to be adjective.
Hmm. Are you talking about the same word being used
Same
differently?
word. Yes, same
Okay.
word, same word. Some same word.
Okay. So this is where you have to be more advanced in your grammar because depending
Uh,
on how you use your grammar, you will be able to change the meaning of the word.
mm,
So how we can do this is, for example, I'm trying to think of a word that has different grammars that we can use. Do you have a word that we can use that has different meanings? I can't think of
okay,
one right now.
I let me the
So there are lots of them. Like for example, the word watch, right? Like a watch there's a watch as in like what you put on your arm, and then there's the watch as a verb, right? So here we need to make a decision. How do I want to use this word, right?
yes,
If I
yes.
want to use it as a noun, then I have to have it in a noun position, right? I I like to collect watches. So here I actually have two verbs. What are my two verbs?
Like and collect.
Perfect. Yes. I have one, my main verb, like, which is what I would change my tense in, right? I liked to collect watches. Now it's in what tense?
Uh, uh, I think we have two verbs right now.
Yes,
Like
but
and
one is
want to
in
collect.
what are the tenses though?
Past, past tense.
Right, past simple, right?
Past
So
simple,
I
past simple.
right, because you can also have past continuous and perfect past, but so here we have past simple. So my first verb always is the one that is the main verb that changes the tense. Okay?
Okay, if you add the D to the like verb, what to be?
This is a regular verb.
Like,
With regular verbs, you can just add d to the end of the word and it changes. I'll show you a list
uh,
of them actually.
we only add the add D for the regular verb, like
Yeah.
regular verb, regular verb, similar
Yeah,
have.
this is a
Mm.
regular verb. Okay, so
Uh,
this is
I,
a website that has
oh,
a list of the 100 most common verbs in English. Okay, so if I go down,
mm. To
so
get
in this
about
first column, I have
to
the
be
verb. Okay,
to do.
these are simple past.
Yes, simple past and past participle verbs to be
Perfect.
were. How do you spell? Send it to me. This website. It's really
I
amazing.
I will send the
Uh,
website to you.
where or war?
It's
Were. Mm,
were, right? So the red ones, if it's red, it means that it's irregular, right?
mm.
These are irregular. If I go down the list, oh, I have some blue ones here. Blue ones are regular, right? So of regular verbs are always easier to use because every version of the word is the same. So your simple past and your past participle are ed at the end of the word.
Yes, I know that in simple past. There's two kind of the verbs: regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs we can add ed,
Yeah.
and irregular verbs can to be different. For example, see, saw, seen. But I don't know about this regular verbs to add only d for the verbs.
Well, this is just a coincidence here. You don't just add d. It's we don't add ed here because like already has an e at the end of it.
Yes,
So we didn't need
yes,
to change it. But if there
mm,
wasn't an e at the end, we would, like want would become wanted with an ed at the end. Right?
yes, yes.
So there's nothing different here. This is a really good website though. I'm actually going to introduce you to it very quickly. So if I click on one of these words, for example, let's do an irregular one, and I go into the word came, or actually to come, okay? It gives me
Yes.
every single version of this word with all of the helping words in every tense. You see?
Uh,
You can
yes, I
you
have
can look up
past and
any
future
version of this word.
conditional
If you go to the
imperative
top, let's see here, where is it?
regular.
Wait, let me, yeah, here. So if you press negative,
Mm.
it makes all of these negative. Okay? If you
Uh,
press contraction, it contracts them. Okay? So this website, and it's all color coded. If it's purple, like here, if it's purple, it means that the spelling has changed. So since come ends with an E, and when you add ing, the E
yes,
leaves.
absolutely. To leave to delete the e, sorry, and to add ing. Yes, I know that.
Perfect, yes.
But,
So that's a
imperfect.
spelling
Yeah.
change. So it's purple, right? If it's
Mm.
red, it means it's irregular. If it's blue,
Yeah.
that means it's like a dark blue. It means it's a helping verb. You know? So if I go down, like here, it says auxiliary verb. Auxiliary means just helping. So
Yes, I know
these,
that. There's two kind of the verbs, auxiliary verbs and main verbs. Auxiliary verbs to help you do just the with the structures of the sentences, but the main verbs that to help you that contain the meanings. For example, that's mean watch. I watch TV. I play
Mhm.
football. Write, I speak. That's mean a main verb. It's not auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs that say is are, and do does, were like similar that.
Okay. One thing I'm noticing with you is that you are a good student. You have read the
And
book, right? You've,
don't forget students and teacher, both of them.
yes, but you're missing one key thing here, and I think you're missing kind of the Cambly point. So you're your grammar teacher, you've read the book, you've understood it, you teach it to other people. What you need to do is step outside of your comfort zone, which is like learning and teaching grammar, and go into more actually using territory. So um, I mean, like as a native user would do. So let's say
Uh, uh,
next lesson, we're not going to do any grammar. We're not going to do any vocabulary. We're just going to do like a conversation on a topic, and I want you to put in your opinions. I want you to tell me stories. This is what's going to improve your English, okay? Because you already
okay,
know,
okay,
okay?
okay. But
Um,
this article or this sentence, do what you ever do this for the Denzel Washington.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send you an article. I want you to do
Okay.
it as homework. Okay, it's homework.
Okay.
Next lesson, I'm not gonna read it. I don't know what it's about. I'm just gonna pick an
Uh,
article. I'm gonna send it to you. Next lesson, I want you to come and summarize the article to me. Tell me all the important points I need to know, and then we're going to have a discussion based on the topic of the article. Okay. Do you think
okay.
you can do that?
Okay. Okay. Send it to me.
All right. So I'm also making again though, if I ever tell you I'm going to send you something and I don't, just send me a message because I see a lot of students every day. Sometimes I forget what I tell who.
Okay.
So you just need to remind me. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'll remind you. Remind you.
All right. So great website. Definitely recommend it. But key thing is whatever you're learning, please, like whatever vocabulary word it is, you need to create sentences for it. Okay. That's always the key. Reading the word is not going to help you learn the word.
No,
Creating the
no, I never.
sentence.
No, I never. It's very bad. We can destroy your journey with learning English to learn vocabulary because I used with this. Let me. I just.
Okay. Oxford Picture Dictionary. All right.
Before I joined this Cambly, just see and read this vocabularies in this Oxford dictionary. I spent much time without. I think waste time with this dictionary, but it's helped me in same thing to learn so many vocabularies. If you want to learn or to practice English language, that's mean to create new sentences every day. What you narrate your daily routine. What time do you get up? What you do? Take shower, have a breakfast, have lunch, see friends, watch TV. You have lesson with Alpha, Miss Alpha from Canada, but he's original from Turkish. Okay.
It's like you speak Arabic, right? It's just like the first letter of the Arabic alphabet. Elif.
Do you speak Arabic?
I don't. I speak Turkish, but Elif is a very common name in Turkey.
Yes, yes, yes,
But it's just
yes,
like the first letter of the Arabic alphabet. So just
yes,
Elif.
yes.
Okay?
Alif, yes, Alif. No,
You don't have to call me Miss Elif. It's just Elif. Okay?
yes, Alif.
All right. So last minute and a half, I want to talk a little bit about your level. So
Okay.
um, I think you're on a good path. I would say that you're speaking right now. Of course, I don't know you're reading, you're writing, or you're listening exactly,
No,
but
you can make me some taste. You can to make reading and writing, whatever.
I will. Don't worry. In time.
Uh,
I don't usually do writing, but especially reading and listening, I do. But in general, I would say at the moment you're kind of in A2 territory, but as you improve your learning and your vocabulary, I think you're on a good route toward B1, but you need to focus more on definitely focus more on just doing English, not just grammar or vocabulary. I need you to be more involved in the culture. Okay?
okay,
This is only going to take you so far. Vocabulary and grammar, it'll take you so far. You need to read, you need to write, you need to listen, you need to do the things native speakers would do. Okay?
okay. Which level? Which level am I? B1 or
I would
B2?
I I would say you're in B1 at the moment. Like you kind of passed from A2 to B1, but you're still in a solid kind of like intermediate category. Okay.
That's
Um, so don't worry, doesn't mean anything. You'll improve quickly once you've started all of this, okay? And you're doing well so
okay.
far.